Shalom, welcome to Mount of God's TV. Today we will talk from Isaiah 31 verse 3. It says, "Now the Egyptians are men and not God, and their horses flesh and not spirit. When the Lord shall stretch out his hand, both he that helped shall fall, and he that is helped shall fall down, and they all shall fail together." Now the Egyptians are men, and they are not God, and their horses flesh are not spirit. Now hear a prophetic word which the Lord spoke to me. The nations that have developed deadly weapon shall destroy the weapon by themselves. The nation who have gathered themselves as a sign of strength shall dissolve themselves. Those nations who trust in other nations had trust in vain. For by their multitude of weaponry shall be their destructions. On their weapon will they let themselves to war, and in their war shall they perish with their weapon. For this is the word of the Lord. Now, I want to explain something from what the Lord is saying in Isaiah 31 verse 3. What I have just read is what will happen in the coming days and in the coming weeks and in the coming months. But this is a warning to many. Now the Egyptians are men, they are not God. So the Lord said we should not trust in man, we should not trust in nations, because all of them are men and they are not God. He said, and their horses flesh, they are not spirit. Means any nation that we run to because of their weapons, because of what they have in possession to defend themselves, he said those which they have is just flesh and metal. Those things which they have, it is not spirit. He said, when the Lord shall stretch out his hand, both he that is helped, means when God's hand will come over the nations of the world, which will soon happen. He said, the one that is helped means the one that run to other nations that the nation should help them. And the one that is standing to help others, he said, they shall fall when the hand of the Lord is stretched over nations. So the Lord is simply saying to us that we should not trust in men, we should not trust in nation, we should not trust in our weapon, because the nation that have developed deadly weapon shall destroy the weapon by themselves. Means whatever that they have developed as a massive and a powerful weapon, he said that weapon will be used to destroy themselves. He said the nation who have gathered themselves as a sign of strength, he said it will be dissolved by themselves. Means they gather themselves because they think they gather themselves because it will make them to be stronger. He said they themselves will dissolve themselves. He said those nations who trust in other nations have trusted in vain. Means there are nations who look for other nations, that this nation will help us, this nation will be a protection for us. He said you have just trust in vain. He said, for by your multitude of weaponry, means the amount of weapon that we have created on earth today, he said it shall be a destruction upon us. It shall undo us, those weapons that we are doing in secret. Nations are producing deadly weapons. There are deadly weapons which are produced now. Now, Satan is moving the mind of people to develop deadly weapons. We are going to see deadly weapons springing forth. People coming forth on the media, nation coming forth, bragging on the kind of weapon which they have. Now, the Lord is saying something. He said, the multitude of those weaponry, it shall be a destruction upon people. It will bring destruction upon themselves. He said, on your weapon will they have, on your weapon will they lead themselves to war. Means all the weapon which they are creating, which they have created, he said it will lead them to one thing, it will lead them to war. And in their war shall they all perish with their weapon. Means as the devil is moving men with, because of the lust of their mind to create those weapons, they are created already. Deadly gassed weapons that it will be sent and many people will just sleep and die. Deadly weapon. The Lord said it will lead us to war, and in that war, he said, they that has produced those weapons, they will perish with those weapons. For this is the word of the Lord. Shalom.